君がどうすればしっかりと自分の時間を生きられるか考えよう。
Mysterious and elegant cats, Kedi and the Cat Returns. Continue watching to find out more.
Assalamu alaikum is a common greeting meaning peace be upon you that you will hear in Qatar, which reflects the harmonious, well-wishing nature of the Qatari people. I am Hesa. It is truly a blessing that the most compassionate Allah has gifted us with so many beautiful co-inhabitants, including our animal friends, who make our lives richer and much more colorful. Today, we will present two poetic movies about cats, Kedi and The Cat Returns. Our first movie is the beautifully made 2016 Turkish documentary Kedi. The film takes us to the charming city of Istanbul, where thousands of street cats have continued to roam freely since the time of the Ottoman Empire in the 15th century. The cats have become an essential part of the local community and can be seen everywhere, sitting on benches or stoops, curled up on car bonnets, taking a nap on top of a stall, or threading through the many market stands and under restaurant tables. The lively crowd of this metropolitan city does not seem to affect their pace and poise at all. They are elegant, independent, spontaneous, mysterious, and dignified. Not only do they enrich the life of local residents, but they also add to the unique charms of Istanbul for visitors and tourists. Ceyda Torun, the director of the film, grew up in Istanbul. She and her crew initially selected 35 cats, but only filmed 19 of them, then chose 7 to be in the final cut. Cinematographers Charlie Wuppermann and Alp Korafali constructed a special rig for filming the cats at their level. Every cat has its own personality. In the film, we first meet the determined mom, Sari. She is strolling along a busy street and occasionally stops around cafe tables, looking for food to feed her kittens. One lady who adores Sari believes that cats give off good energy and absorb the negative.
Allah'ın varlığından haberdarmış. Köpekse insanlardaki onu şu maşa Cenab-ı Allah zannedermiş ama kedide öyle bir husus yokmuş. Doğrusunu bu yapıyor.
Delicate and sensitive Bingo is affectionate and enjoys being petted. As sweet as she is, Bingo will show a different side of her feline character when it comes to protecting her kittens. We are introduced to Psychopath, a tough lady who does what she wishes and likes to live a life of luxury. There is also Aslan Parchesi, who volunteers to work for a restaurant, and Dennis, a friendly young male who learns to trust people. Then comes Gamis. No matter what happens to him, he is always happy and fun, even when he has to see the vet every 2 weeks for the whole winter. He is frequently checked on by the restaurant owner, who likes to take care of him. Gamis also wants to visit a lady's home. He will strike a charming pose by the door with one paw up until he gets her attention. Once he gains her respect, he eventually maneuvers his way inside. Finally, we meet the refined Duman, who rests in a basket. People interviewed at the restaurant tell us that Duman has been there for 2 years, and he truly has manners. He never asks the customers for food, and no matter how hungry he is, he won't come in, even if the door is open. However, he will let people know his needs by pawing at the window, and of course, he always gets his favorite food. The film Kedi, which is the Turkish word for cat, is not just about cats, but also about the people who love them. The warm-hearted local residents have lived peacefully with street animals, appreciating and taking care of them. They believe that a cat meowing at your feet while looking up at you is life smiling at you. Without these four-legged friends, the streets would look empty and the city would lose part of its soul. As more skyscrapers are built, the land available for parks and natural spaces are reduced. People have more concerns about the fairy residents than about themselves. Everybody seems to have a personal feline story that they are happy to share. One gentleman had previously had a nervous breakdown. No drug has been able to help him, but taking care of the street cats helped him release some of the anxiety, which has made him happier. He now enjoys feeding the street cats in the neighborhood. He knows every one of them, and if one is missing, he will know where to find her. They make you fall in love again, he tells us with an angelic smile on his face. A boat owner shares how a cat has also brought him what he needs and thinks that God brings us closer to Him in different ways. For the boat owner, it is through the cats. Produced by Ceyda Torun and Charlie Wuppermann, This touching and poetic film affectionately portrays the coexistence of people and street cats in the magnificent ancient city of Istanbul. It won several awards, including the 2017 Critics' Choice Documentary Awards for Best First Documentary and Most Compelling Living Subject of a Documentary. Let's now take a look at the Japanese animated fantasy, The Cat Returns, based on the manga of the same name by Aoi Hiiragi. On her way to school, teenager Haru risks her life and saves a cat from an oncoming truck.
大変危ないところを助けていただき誠にありがとうございました。
The cat she saves is no ordinary cat. He turns out to be the prince of the cat kingdom. In gratefulness, the king of the cat kingdom showers Haru with all sorts of surprising gifts. In addition, he sends a representative to ask Haru to come and marry the prince. The king's representative mistakenly takes Haru's response as her consent. In reality, Haru does not want to spend the rest of her life with the cat prince. Then, following the suggestions of a mysterious voice, Haru finds a cat named Muta, who takes her to the cat business office. It is here that she meets the sophisticated and stylish Baron, the male protagonist of the film. Shortly after meeting Baron, Haru suddenly finds herself swept away by a group of cats who are there to take her to the cat kingdom for marriage. Baron, his friend Toto, the crow and Muta run after the group to try and save Haru from her impending wedding ceremony. What will happen to Haru? Watch The Cat Returns to find out about the rest of Haru's adventure. Directed by Hiroki Morita and released in 2002, The Cat Returns is an entertaining exploration into the human and cat worlds. With enthralling music by Yuji Nomi and delightful animations by Studio Ghibli, The Cat Returns reminds us to believe in ourselves and to always be kind to others, be they humans or animal co-inhabitants like our feline friends. Kedi and The Cat Returns are two heartwarming movies about our beloved feline friends. Both touching and entertaining, they have shown us in their own way how much blessings and joy cats can bring to our lives. Our world would truly be heaven if we all live peacefully with our precious animal friends. Novel viewers, it's been a pleasure to have you with us on Cinema Scene. May you and your lovely cat always be immersed in God's magnanimous love.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CS.